Candice Rodarte, GratitudeGeek.info. Welcome to my first video in months. I have been undergoing chemo and all sorts of interesting things for the last, I don't know, a year. I guess it's been a year. I was diagnosed April 30th, 2014, and this is April 6th, 2015. And, you know, the fatigue from the radiation never really went away, and, you know, chemo, it's just, I get chemo every 3 weeks, and it just seems like those weeks between, I try to get as much as possible done, and things that are fun, like making videos, haven't been as easy to get accomplished. Well, I'm finally doing what I said I was going to do. The last time I did a video, I don't think I even had a wig, and check out my cool wig. Don't it look spunky? Anyway, the story behind this wig is that my hairstylist, she's my daughter's best friend's mother, and she knocked on the door one day and handed me the wig. And it was perfect. She knows exactly my personality. She goes, "This is what your hair would look like if you had thick hair." Because I have a female alopecia, so I have thin hair to begin with. And my hair would never look this awesome. So I think I'm just going to wear wigs for the rest of my life. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about this box. This box right here that has been sitting on my desk since October of 2014. It's now April of 2015. That's 6 months. For 6 months, this box has been sitting on my desk with the intention of creating a second radiation relief cream video. And I think it's important because there's something in this box that I really want to talk about. So I'm just going to share with you the creams and what, I mean, it has been 6 months since, well, it's been 5 months since radiation has ended. And I have to tell you that my breast is still tan. It's still darker. The one that had radiation is still darker than the other. And I still have some fluid buildup, which I have a PET scan scheduled for next week. And so, I mean, the long-term effects of radiation are long-term. I mean, it's been 5 months. So even after you're done with the radiation, you still need to continue to take care of your breast. So I still use a couple of things almost every day. I don't remember every day because, you know, no one's perfect. But I still use a couple things. I'm going to go through what I used during radiation and what I found. Now, I already did one video, and the 2 products that I talked about in that video I did use. But as time went on, the soreness got worse, and so I needed to up the game. So by upping the game, I mean that I had to go with something that was a little bit more... see, now I'm digging in the box because there's so many things in the box. I had to go with something that provided a little bit higher level of relief. So the first product that I tried was called Regenicare, and I got a whole bunch of samples of it. And it's a wound gel, and it was nice, but it didn't quite do what I needed. Hold on, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm backwards. Holy cow. Maybe I need to redo this. No, I'm just going forward. Radioplex in the little pink tube and Regenicare, they're made by the same company. And one of them has lidocaine so that it numbs, gives a little numbing effect, and the other one doesn't. And I can't remember. But these are not the 2 that I'm raving about, so it doesn't really matter. But these might be given to you by your radiology team. I think you have to mail order them. They are over the counter. They're not prescription. So so Radioplex and Regenicare, they're both okay. One of them has a little bit of a peely kind of effect, and the other one has lidocaine in it. And if you look in the show notes, I'll tell you which one is which. The other product was also given to me by the radiation team. It's called Utterly Smooth. And it's kind of like, remember that old Utter Butter stuff from the 80s or 90s? It's kind of like that. It's kind of when you're milking a cow, kind of lubricating. But I found that it was flaky, and I didn't like the flakiness. So I did use the whole container because I wanted to make sure that it was true. That the flakiness thing was true. So I didn't quite like the flakiness, but again, this came from the radiology team. So it was okay. It was okay. All right. I had a 3rd-degree sunburn, a radiation burn at some point, so I was given a little tiny tube of this stuff called lidocaine. No, I can't remember what it's called. This is a prescription strength product. See, it's been 6 months. So you can get a prescription from the doctor for a cream that will help with the really bad areas. And you only put it where it's peeling. And I did have a lot of areas on my breast that were peeling. So this came from the doctor. Again, show notes will be the name of the product. I'm just going with the video because if I don't keep recording, I'm not going to do it, right? Okay. Another product that I got was a friend of mine who's a Rodan and Fields rep gave me this bottle, this tube of moisture replenishing cream called Soothe, and it does have a lot of moisture in it. It was a really moisturizing cream. I don't like the way it smelled, so I put lavender oil in it when I used it. And the other thing that I did was I used frankincense oil, and I still use frankincense oil every day. This is from Cassia Aromatics, and all you have to do is go to my blog, and you know that I'm a huge fan of Cassia Aromatics. So I put lavender cream and frankincense in the Soothe to make it smell good, and it was really, I mean, if you're looking for something with a lot of moisture, this was a good choice. However, now for my favorite, the one that I rave about, the one that I actually went and bought another tube of, and I'm a huge fan of this product. It's from Anne's Herbals. It's available on Etsy, and a link to her Etsy store will be in the show notes. It's called an herbal salve, and it contains sunflower oil infused with calendula, chickweed, and plantain. And boy, let me tell you, this stuff is amazing. It's a salve, which means it's kind of like a petroleum jelly, but it's not from mineral oil. It's natural. It's safflower oil, and there's a little bit of beeswax in there. And it goes on smooth. I put it on my elbows when my elbows are dry. You can put it on the bottom of your feet before you go to bed. It's just a miracle salve. And the calendula is actually really good for scars. So I've been putting it on my, you can see the scars. Well, you can't see. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Hold on, I have a little fancy button that does that. I'll just go out. So you can see my port scars. I had, if you remember, if you've been following my story, you know that my original port was infected and had to be pulled out, and I had a PICC line for a while, and that didn't work, so I had another port put in. So that's why I have, this is my new port, and that's my old port here. So I still have all these scars, and I just put this salve on the scars, and I put it on the scar from my surgery, which is over here, and I put it on, you know, the overall breast because the breast is still. But anyway, this product from Anne's Herbals, the best stuff I tried. All this stuff that I got from the doctor, you know, the prescription, all this other stuff, and the 3 that I mentioned in the other video, of all of them, this right here, Anne's Herbals, this was the best stuff. And it's not very expensive. It was like $12, and this container lasted for at least 9 months. And I've had this one since January, I believe, and look how much is still in it. So it lasts forever. It's really a good investment of $12. I think it was $12. It might be less, it might be more, but for the amount of money I paid for this, it was really worth it. And I will put a link to Anne's Herbals, her Etsy store, in the show notes. So there you have it, my review of ways that I am still finding relief from the radiation burns from radiation therapy 5 months after therapy has ended. I do have, it's April, and I'm going to have chemo through August every 3 months. And I'm tired. I'm really tired. My fatigue level is high compared to my ambition, and I don't get everything done that I wish I could get done. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, it's all going to be over, and I'll be back to normal. And I have every confidence that a year from now, when I'm making these videos, they're gonna just rock it. So thanks for tuning in today. This went 10 minutes. Holy cow! I talked for 10 minutes. Anyway, I hope you got some information out of this video, and I'll catch you again soon. Candice Rodarte, GratitudeGeek.info.